Today we're gonna make my favorite Thanksgiving dessert, pumpkin cheesecake with pumpkin spice whipped cream. I'm Nikki Gleckis and this is Nikki's Modern Mediterranean. To get started on making my favorite Thanksgiving dessert, pumpkin cheesecake with pumpkin spice whipped cream, we're gonna start with room temperature cream cheese. So this is such an easy dessert. We're gonna use Philly cream cheese, room temp, 16 ounces. Let's put that right into our bowl. Half a cup of sugar. Put that in there. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're just gonna whisk this together. Once I've combined all the ingredients and it's nice and soft, we're gonna add in our eggs. We have 2 eggs, we're gonna do 1 at a time. So our cream cheese part is ready. So I'm just gonna use a store-bought graham cracker crust for our pie shell, and we're gonna use about half of this mixture. We're gonna put the bottom of our pie right here. So we're gonna put evenly layer that out. That is about half right there. So I'm gonna take this and just evenly layer that. So we have our cream cheese layer. Now we need our pumpkin. So for our pumpkin, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take half a cup of pumpkin puree, just canned pumpkin puree, and add that right to our mixture. So now we have our pumpkin puree with our cream cheese, and next we're gonna add in our pumpkin spice. So you can use store-bought pumpkin spice, or if you don't know how to have pumpkin spice at home, you can also make it. So you can check out my website to see how you can make your own pumpkin spice. So we're gonna use 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. Right in there, smells so good. And we're just gonna give this a little whisk. So growing up, my mom used to make pumpkin pie all the time for Thanksgiving, and I never really ate it, I have to be honest. But as an adult, I was like, always loved cheesecake. And so we started making pumpkin cheesecake. And that's when my love of pumpkin really started coming out. And now I'll tell you, I'll still eat pumpkin pie, but this pumpkin cheesecake is to die for. So we're gonna take our pumpkin, our shell with our cream cheese, and now we're gonna add the rest of our mixture right on top. There we go. And again, we're gonna evenly layer this right before we pop it in the oven. So go right around. And this pie is ready to go in the oven. We're gonna bake this at 325 for about 35 minutes. While our pie is cooling, if you wanna elevate your pumpkin cheesecake even more, and you love pumpkin spice, you can make a pumpkin spice whipped cream. So we're gonna use 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, a half a cup of convection sugar, 1 tablespoon of our pumpkin puree that we used earlier in our pie, and 1 teaspoon of our pumpkin spice, all in a bowl. So we're gonna start on low and combine all the ingredients, and then we'll move to medium speed to really fluff up our whipped cream. So our whipped cream is nice and fluffy, look at this. So it has really firmed up, and now we can scoop this into a piping bag, and we can add that to the top of our delicious pumpkin cheesecake. So I'm just gonna scoop that right in here. And there's really nothing better than fresh whipped cream. You can keep this whipped cream in your fridge and use it on top of coffee, or even eat it by itself, but guess it depends on how much you love pumpkin spice. So I'll put this here. So we have our whipped cream here in our piping bag, and I'm gonna go get our pie so that we can pipe it on top. So our pie is cooled, and we're gonna just pipe our whipped cream, nice big dollops all the way around. Oh, this looks amazing. And you can be creative with this. You might wanna just wait until you serve it and then put it on top, but I wanna make it presented really beautifully. Look at that. And our pie is ready for the table. This pie didn't even make it to the table. I had to dig in. Leave me a comment with your favorite Thanksgiving Day dessert. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. For the full recipe, visit nikkigleckis.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.